Troop O'Neill set to go head-to-head our third match. Wolf Open, PBA Tour Summer Swing on CBS Sports Network. Some coaching with Brett Spangler moments ago.
I mean, I'm not even
Urethane wants, yeah, I know. I'm just saying the urethane wants to get forward. I mean, that's why Andres' pocket was so small.
Yeah.
I just wanted to see it.
I mean, you think the Forza is a better play?
I mean, if you wanted to stay
left. What I did, like, you know, the second ball in 10th, I threw with it. You know, I threw it, but then I moved to right, and I'm staying in this, you know, around roll, and it's still, and I threw it a little harder though, and it's still like head pin in front of it. Maybe I think I'm gonna go with the Forza and maybe just gear down, just a hair.
Good coaching there from Brett Spangler. Chatting with Kyle Troop, Bill O'Neill, five-time PBA Tour titleist, won here at the Summer Swing as we talked about a year ago. Former PBA Tour Rookie of the Year. Takes on Kyle next. Marshall Kent, looking for his second ever title, is the top seed.
Yeah, take a look at where the players have been playing. You can see the blue oil starting to get beat up pretty good in this area right there, right around the 3, 4, 5 board. Laydown area is about 6, 7, and that area is getting a lot of traffic. Boy, you can really see it right there. Great shot from overhead. Kyle Troop now changing bowling balls. He's actually going to go to reactive.
Left lane. 8 stands for Kyle Troop. Don't see Guppy behind with brother Tyler and mom Sherry.
Just a little light, leaving the 8-pin in that conversation that Kyle had with his tour rep, Brett Spangler. It was all about trying to figure out the best road to the pocket. The high game thus far on the telecast today, 215.
There's Guppy, he's back.
And that was in game 1 by Andres Gomez. So low scores, low scoring environment. But right now, Kyle Troop's taking on a seasoned veteran in Bill O'Neill. And Bill O'Neill, last year at the Summer Swing, well, let's just say he owned it.
On the right lane, O'Neill. 10-pin for Bill from just outside Philadelphia. Well, the Badger Open here a year ago, part of the Summer Swing. Number 1 seed, knocked off Brian Valent in the title match, 244-235. Good memories for Bill at the Summer Swing here in OKC.
He made every telecast except this one. Now, this is just a real solid game. But Bill told us he's been working with his dad on keeping his body moving. He would get a little bit late at the start, which would make the ball get to the top of the swing late, and then he would have to pull down from the top. Well, that's not the case now. As long as he gets the ball into the swing soon enough, that'll keep the feet moving, and he's timed up really good when he does that.
Lane. 4-8-10. Challenging pickup, to say the least here.
He certainly didn't expect this result.
All right.
Comes in light, leaves the 4-8-10. Bill thought that was a pretty good shot, just based on his reaction.
Oh, come on. Didn't like it. 10 stands, open frame early for Bill O'Neill. So he's 1-0 in his career on TV now. Would love to make a tuna and knock off PBA star Bill O'Neill. Oh, 10 down. Crunching him into the pit. We asked Kyle about trying to beat Dad Guppy. It's not easy to do when he was growing up. What was that like?
started out to be 20 bucks a game, you know, because I could hardly ever beat him. You know, and then I got a little bit older, get around 13, 14, you know, then it was $5 a game, you know, and then get a little bit older. Whenever I got about 18, then he started asking for pins. You know, that was one thing he taught me, never give anybody pins. So that never worked out too well. So I'd say probably about 17, 18, I was getting close, but now he just tries to stay within about 15 pins.
And Guppy watches proudly as his son has 60 feet to success on the left lane and expands the lead.
Two really nice shots back-to-back by Kyle Troup. Exactly what his dad was hoping for after Bill O'Neill's open frame, I promise you that.
Took advantage. Double wood, 2-8.
All of a sudden, Bill's bowling ball's not making the corner. And that's why he's coming back scratching his head. And he fully expected that ball to catch a lot more of the head pin.
Bill's been battling some injuries, told us yesterday, feels rejuvenated. Healthy for the first time in a while, 100%. Covers nice in the double wood. And why wouldn't he feel good after, as Randy talked about, he made 4 of the 5 shows here a year ago at the Summer Swing. His arsenal.
Touareg solid, even though it's a little less aggressive than obviously the other stuff in his arsenal. It's still reactive resin. It's not urethane. Big difference in cover stocks, Dave. Urethane cover stock is, well, again, that's what we used back in the 80s.
Whoa! Crosses way over the head pin. A wild-looking shot on the 1-3, still up.
Wow. Well, that was the result of back-to-back shots that went light. Bill tried to give this one a little bit more hand, and the ball just hit the lane and grabbed immediately. And as soon as it did that on 32 feet, it's going left. 32-foot oil pattern. Lots of friction up front, lots of friction overall.
Does cover. 1-3 down in the spare. But he is in a big hole here against the youngster Kyle Troup.
And if you're Kyle Troup, this is what you were dreaming of last night in your hotel room before you went to sleep. This opportunity, and your opponent's giving you opportunities like this. Now it's up to him to take advantage.
Fourth frame, works on a double. Has a turkey.
Now take a look at Kyle's setup. You can see that left hand in front, right hand underneath, thumb not in the bowling ball. And that power and rotation at release. Boy, what a nice break he just got in the fourth. You see it putting that ball in the palm of his hand, cupping it throughout the entire swing, and then it's like throwing a yo-yo into the lane at release.
This for a 46-pin lead.
2-4-5-8.
Bucket there, the 2-4-5-8. Not what Guppy wanted to see.
Again, another one of our players throwing a really good shot that they like off their hand and then coming back with the old head scratcher. And again, Kyle Troup shooting the bucket.
Doesn't cover, 8 stands.
Well, he missed it like that last time, only the 2-pin came off the sidewall and took the 8 out. And this time it came across but went behind the 8-pin. So Bill O'Neill had a few minutes of trying to sitting in a seat, trying to figure out what's the next move. Last 2 shots light and then crosses over.
Good frame, still in the max though. Rather light
How
hit.
in the world does that not hook?
2-8-10 split. Can't take advantage of Troop's struggles.
Last 4 shots, it's the 4-8-10, 2-8, crosses over, misses the head pin, and now a 2-8-10.
Come on, Bill, come on, get in there!
Cannot cover, 10 stands, open frame again. Bill O'Neill.
The 2-8-10's only been made twice on television, once by Dick Allen, once by Mika Koivuniemi not too long ago at the PBA League Championship.
It's our Rolltech stats at the Wolf Open.
Never missed a single pin spare in 12 games. Pretty good stuff.
Ball change here. He needs answers quickly. On the left lane. 4. Looking to the heavens for answers.
Yeah,
Can't find them, Ray.
Joke, right?
He's looking for some help. He's
Youngster Kyle Troop, whose debut so far has been spectacular. Troop, the big lead, trying to close out Bill O'Neill when we return to OKC.